right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
Oh, hello. This is a one-man show today, I guess.
I always promised I'd start without them.
Yes,
I had
hello to everyone out there in TV land watching. I don't know if you want to do the names yet, probably not. I am Penelope. There's supposed to be someone sitting in the chair, but he's not here. I am half of Farpoint Toys here in beautiful southern New Jersey. Here, I'm coming to you from the Farpoint Museum. Inside of Farpoint Toys, our beautiful store.
You can see more of the museum without Justin.
You can see more of the museum with Justin not in the shot, actually. Now that you say that. If he turns the light off, if he ever shows back up, that would show even more of the museum.
He'll turn up. He shouted helpfully from the other room.
He shouted unhelpfully from the other room. Is what you mean.
Lou Vancouver?
Can you turn the light off when you come out?
Oh no, I think he's back there talking to Lou Vancouver.
He is talking. I think Lou Vancouver stopped by.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not there anymore, is it? It's over here. I forgot. We changed where the light switch is.
How did you?
So, it used to be plugged into the ceiling because we had a weird problem with the roof electric. And when we got the new roof, everything is better. So the switch is over here again.
Well, these people kill me with, like, I would come in, when they were first remodeling the store, I would come in one day and there'd be a wall somewhere. And I'd come in 2 days later and that whole wall would be gone. And there'd be a doorway now. Like,
there's walls where there didn't used to be walls.
It completely messed me up.
Hit the light switch.
So
Stop messing around. I can't do this by myself.
The idea that the light switches aren't in the same place.
There you go. See, look how much better that looks.
That really does look good.
So I got through who we are and where we are. This is Farpoint Bartertown. We do this every Sunday. Is he peeking again? Can you sit down?
He did indeed peek. It was almost,
Every single Sunday.
We do this every Sunday, even if Justin wants to hide in the back room. This is the 212th consecutive week that we have done this. And
That's
I'm
actually
pretty
not true.
Oh, it's almost true. Please do not correct me when I'm trying to lie.
Do not break the flow. Right. Yeah, we've only missed one.
We only ever missed one Bartertown.
For good reason, and let's not start off with a bummer thing.
A sad reason.
That's fair.
Hi.
Is it time for the crawl?
We do this. It's not time for the crawl. We didn't do the names yet. We do this live stream every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We are coming to you live from our store/museum. What we do here is we just talk about stuff and sell things and talk about our lives and catch up with you guys and see what you're up to. And eat snacks. I have a myriad of snacks today.
Well, how many other toy stores do you think have a theme song?
Well, that depends. We've had one for about a year, so I'm going to give the other places that like to copy us another 6 months before they all have theme songs too.
Well, they'll be like Wish.com theme songs. It'll be like Muzak, like music you hear in the elevator.
It'll be like the slogan will be from to yesterday from today.
Yeah.
Hi. Anyway.
I'm Justin.
Oh, now it's time for the names. He's finally ready. And I'm Penelope. We are collectively the Nostalgineers here at Farpoint with a little R. So when someone starts stealing that word, then we can actually sue them.
Because we are litigious.
I am not.
I'm not either. I like Molotov cocktails better.
I would be litigious if I could afford it.
Yeah,
I promise this is a claim sale.
I do not. I make no promises.
It's also a train wreck. It's also fun.
I make no promises.
I had to make myself a quick cup of coffee.
I'm drinking Fiji water from the artisanal wells on the island, the beautiful island of Fiji.
Just don't forget
to Fiji water our sponsor for today?
No, our sponsor for today, Selena, get ready to slap that copy paste back in there. Our sponsor for today we're very excited about. We will talk more about Amanda and her rescue later on, but I just want to talk quickly about Mama's Gonna Rescue. You can hit enter on that, Selena. Amanda and her crew will be here live in person with puppies.
I will be so thrilled if a dog gets a home because of our show.
May
25th.
Mama's Gonna Rescue even knew we were going to talk about them on this part of town.
I was officially going to announce them on Friday as a sponsor, as not a vendor, as someone who's going to be at the toy show.
Yep.
And Friday got so crazy that I kind of forgot to do it. So I thought I'd make that up to her by doing this. And then tomorrow she'll get a big Monday morning reveal.
So we have a big toy show coming up, and
in case you didn't
we have vendors and food but we're also having like things to do this time.
We're having a toy drive.
Other than hunting for thousands of toys.
Which is the main event.
Right.
We're having a scavenger hunt. We're having a food drive. We're going to have a... You ready to tell people about the live aspect?
Sure, let's do it. Don't tell anyone.
We are, and this is just for us, so come in close, whisper. We are going to have our first ever live Bartertown event in person. There's no tuning in online. Will that have a number?
I don't know.
Maybe it'll be like 12.2 or like whatever.
We'll figure it out.
We're gonna have a live toy sale, claim sale, live here on property.
Here in the parking lot, we are doing a Bartertown with as a live audience. We're not gonna. It's not gonna be this. It's gonna be this if you were here, standing corporeally in front of us.
Ooh, he gets $1 for that. That was a good word. High five.
We are very excited for this. It's going to be a lot of crazy fun.
Justin's more excited than me because it was his kind of idea.
No, it was my best friend's idea.
But you jumped on it and presented it to me.
So that's one of the many things we're going to do here. That's first of all different than every other toy show you've been to, but it will be happening at other toy shows next year. We are having the scavenger hunt, which I've never seen at a toy show. But guess what?
Next year, everybody's going to do it,
So we'll just keep inviting things.
Extra feature, if you haven't ever been here for a live Bartertown before, which no one has, you'll get to have Bartertown with Tucker and actually get a glimpse of Kermit.
Yes.
You'll be able to see behind the curtain.
Which is something you will never see on an actual video Bartertown.
The disembodied voice shall be embodied.
Yeah. Eagle Fan asked how the show was. He's talking about my band show last night.
Let's save that for
we're
Life,
going to talk about for Life, Liberty,
Liberty.
We got some things to talk about that was going on in our regular lives. But let's get to let's get to the meat here. Hello, VIPs. We have a VIP group.
We do. Selena, do I have the VIP? Do I have a link up here or not? Oh, you've got the animated one. Do the animated one.
The animated one.
I love the animated one.
There we go.
Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Look at all the action there. We have a VIP group. It's a great group of people. Forget about what we're doing in there. They are making it amazing in and among themselves. You get sneak peeks of what's happening on Bartertown. What else?
Sneak peeks of what's happening in our lives.
Oh, nobody cares about that. They get
First dibs.
They get dibs. They get free stuff once a month in our monthly claim event, which is all free.
Yeah, they get Tucky Bucks once a month. There's like so many cool things about the VIP group. It's hard to.
My personal favorite thing is that
you better ask somebody.
Whatever tier you are at, you get free domestic shipping on every Farpoint purchase. For $5 a month, that is a ridiculous. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
And when we sell this stuff, if you're not a VIP, you have to spend at least $20 to get free shipping, or we have to charge you shipping. But if you're a VIP, you spend $3. It's getting shipped to you for free.
They lose money on that. I shout at them all the time.
Yes, it's
called a loss
hard. Leader.
That's a hard way to put it.
But that's
it's a great
to show the dedication to the VIPs.
It's a great perk that we want to extend, and every year shipping goes up. Anyway, let's do the crawl. I think it's time for the crawl.
Yeah, let's talk about what we're actually doing here.
Yes, let's talk about what we are actually pretending to do here. The crawl. So
this is a claim sale.
If you've never experienced a claim sale before, you're going to be spoiled for life after this one because it is unique. And unlike
talk to your physician before attending a claim sale.
No.
May cause rectal bleeding, eyeball blindness, finger cramping.
So okay, can I? The scroll is going faster than usual. I feel so. Let me just get to it. We are going to talk about an item. We're going to show you an item on one of our multiple high definition 1080p 40K cameras. We will show you the item. We will talk about the item, describe it in detail, any specifics to it. Then we will announce the price. Once the price has been announced, claims are open. In order to make a claim, you want to be the first person to state the name of the item and the word claim or gimme. We need to know that you want something and then what you want. So you can say, gimme Optimus, I want Optimus, claim Halo figure.
Yep.
Spelling doesn't matter as long as we know what the heck you're trying to say.
You just need to know, you have to give it your best go that you want it and the name of the item.
Yes. Once someone has claimed an item, you will hear this noise. That means that Justin and I are supposed to shut up and allow my sister, Selena, who is back there running the show,
Hi-ho,
to tell us who was the first person to make the claim. You can actually see, scrolling next to me, the comments here. They are aggregated between Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. All of the comments from you guys at home. You can clearly see to 1/100th of a second who is first to say what. So that scroll and Selena's bell goes.
Actually, the ones that show in the video aren't timestamped, are they?
I don't know if they're timestamped there, but
they're
timestamped
for me anyway.
If you try to claim something before we stated a price, as everyone knows, including Veronica, who just mentioned it, we're going to charge you $500. That's just a joke. We don't really do that.
We've never actually done it. I feel like a liar.
What did I miss?
Overseas, VIPs.
Yeah. So if you claim less than $20, we are going to have to charge you exact shipping to your location. If you're a VIP, you get free shipping. If you spend more than $20, you will get free domestic shipping in the United States. If you are an international customer, we are happy to ship to you. We do have to charge you exact shipping costs, though.
This is your first time
if this is your first time at Fight Club, you have to fight? No.
No, something like that.
If this is the first time you've ever tuned in, first of all, thank you for watching. Secondly, if you claim anything, do us a quick favor. Shoot us a message, preferably on Facebook, just to open communication channels. Facebook does not make it easy for us to communicate with people for spam purposes, which I totally get. But it makes it hard for me to send you an invoice so you can pay me.
If it's your first time, even if you don't claim anything, shoot us a message just to say hi. We want to meet you.
All right, that's also fair.
Okay.
You can answer those messages, Selena.
I will.
You need to be on Facebook to do that.
That's why I said it, because I'm not.
Yeah, hilarious.
The more people
I think that's it.
page, the more
If you have any questions or need any of that reiterated, okay.
At the end of the stream, we will send you a link, a checkout link. You can use any debit card, credit card, checking account, PayPal account, but you don't require a PayPal account to check out, to pay. We do ask that unless you have made prior arrangements or if you plan on coming in and paying cash in store, to please pay within 24 hours of receiving that link from us.
That's the deal. So if you're going to pay, if we're going to send you an invoice and you're like, no, I'll pay in store, if you're coming to pay in store, cash. Because there's no reason to wait
Yeah.
because you can't, you can use your debit card with the link we send you. So
you got no excuse not to use a credit card in advance.
The reason we sell stuff is because we need money to pay bills.
Really?
Today. Not
That's fair.
in 3 weeks.
That being said, if you would prefer cash, we do not have a problem with that.
Correct.
But when you come in, it should be cash. You shouldn't make me wait and then charge your card.
Yep.
What else?
I don't know, man. I think you covered it. I think you covered it. I think you're good.
I'm parched.
We got some Beast Wars, 90s Beast Wars. We got some.
Well, that was today's theme. Supposed to be today's theme. Beast Wars and more.
Yeah, we got Beast Wars. We got
more.
Nintendo. We
Beast
got
Wars are so cool.
we got Voltron lot. Not a complete Voltron, but still.
I should probably be trying to price these games that I didn't price last week.
Do we have any more VIP claims?
We had questions, but no claims. Specific claim. No extra specific claims.
Oh,
I will just double check while we're going here. I'll double check.
How about you triple check?
Wow, Colin Farrell was the first choice to play Brad Pitt's character in Fight Club.
Colin Farrell was hot back then, like not hot like to me, but like hot, Hollywood hot.
He was hot to me when he was kissing Jared Leto and Alexander.
Oh boy.
That then got removed from the movie. I'm gonna try to price things.
I'm gonna start off with something.
It's hard for me to focus, but I'm gonna try.
Let's go to camera 2. We're there already. This is
I like camera 2.
Transmetal Optimus Primal. I got 2 of them. They're incomplete. He doesn't have his little clubs or whatever he's supposed to have, but the figure itself is fine and he's in decent shape. I got 2 of these. Transmetal Optimus Primal.
So why is he a monkey?
I feel like Optimus Primal is the best pun ever.
It is a good pun. I'm not. Listen, if that's why they chose to make him a monkey,
I mean,
then I'm here for it.
That's the answer that
but
seems right to me.
I do have questions about Transformers that turn into animals, that turn into vehicles.
I think I got $20 on this.
That's a little.
And there are 2 of them.
Nintendo. Why am I?
I think that means our first 2 claimants.
And then right behind Optimus Primal is another Optimus Primal, but it's confusing. This is the Transmetal, and then this is the regular, I think, Ultra or Mega class.
I think I even like him better.
He's a big monkey. No, they're both incomplete. Neither of them are complete, but they still display well as Optimus Prime. They're both $20, so 20 each. You just gotta tell us if you want Transmetal or regular. And like I said, I got 2 of the Transmetals.
Made of liquid metal.
Right there. This is going to be a Beast Wars Tarantulas, I believe. Again, doesn't have his weapon, but the figure is all there. Tarantulas is $30. Go look on eBay, real quick, and see that it's a $50 figure.
No, don't send people away.
All right, don't go away. Don't go away, E.T.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
E.T., no, don't go.
Mother Slug said original, make sure you say, as these Transformers have been remade 3 other times with small changed differences.
Nope, these are all the 90s OGs.
I was going to say, so it's hard for me to comprehend that the 90s is vintage.
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting my head around that too.
Technically, these are vintage. They are vintage, yes.
Is this Optimus?
Listen,
It's the big boy.
You are asking the wrong person. Every once in a while, I feel like...
I put this price in the VIP group, but I forget.
Every once in a while, I feel like a himbo because I don't know things, and I hate to feel that way. But me and Transformers, I know nothing about them, and I don't want to know.
I've said this before. I'm afraid of them.
Who am I looking at?
Optimus, I think.
DJ Kevin Tron said correct.
Optimum, Big Orange.
Yeah, it's $50. Right?
$50.
Yep.
For Big Orange.
Big boy's $50. He's got a few of his arm shields.
He's got big toes.
He's a big boy.
I'm so weird.
That's a big boy right there.
He has big toes.
He
does have big toes.
This is RID Sideburn. It's a Dodge Viper. Super cool.
That is cool.
We saw a few of them today. In person, real ones.
Yep. Let me see something.
Do you need the price for me? Because that's.
He's the blue version. There is a red version as well. RID Sideburn blue version is $25.
Ooh, Mother Slug coming in with the information. Reason why Prime is an ape is because Beast Wars took place on an untouched planet like Earth with only animals around.
So does that therefore give you the impression that humans are only here because the Earth was filled with in some way? Like, did alien DNA get infected in the Earth and that's why humans are here?
I don't know. Cheetor, missing his tail but otherwise in good shape. He is only Beast Wars Cheetor Transmetals, $20. These are flying off the shelves.
They're flying off the shelves. We always do so well with Transformers. That is sarcasm, in case you didn't know.
Again, an incomplete Beast Wars figure, but this is a very sought after. This is Depth Charge. It's just the main body, no tail, none of the missiles, but his chrome is nice. He's not broken. Depth Charge is here. Depth Charge is here.
Casper said Viper Transformer as a question, but I'm not completely sure what he's asking.
Depth Charge is $30. Yeah, that's a Dodge Viper right there, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Right. Vroom vroom.
It is cool looking.
Zoom.
Yeah.
I'm just over here eating cheese.
I always wanted a Mustang until I saw the Challenger.
I just looked up Roger Clemens and it gave me Roger Rabbit for some reason.
I mean, I can see it.
This is cool. This is from the 90s. This is a Joyride. They had the Halo. They had the Halo rights to Halo toys pretty early. It's a pretty rare figure.
Really?
Yeah, it's $25. 8-inch Halo. It's probably one of the best Master Chiefs done, to be honest with you.
It's a good scale. It's an odd scale, but a good sculpt.
Yep.
Can you repeat the price on the Viper Transformer, please? I'm sorry, I should know.
Sideburn is $25.
Sideburn.
Jack, most of these Transformers are hard to transform, man. I had to go to an engineering class at the local technical institute, and
YTU.
Dude, it is just.
It's
funny. G1s are like stupid easy, or you break them.
I'm too chicken.
But once they invented the ball joint and started doing the Beast Wars like this, it's just like, whoa.
Need blueprints.
They feel different with the ball joints. Like, they don't feel like, I like the older style, like robot-y ones.
Yeah, but the thing about the older style ones, like as soon as you hit resistance, they break.
They break. Yeah.
The ball joints.
Claim Casper on the Viper.
Thank you, Casper. The ball joints are like they pop off the ball joint, but they don't break.
What was the price on him? I didn't actually.
25 Cyber. Dude, he's cool. He's got blue flames. It's a beautiful car.
Like him. Jack said Optimal's easy. Just has 4 forms.
Yeah, I don't. Transformers and me, like, I appreciate them. They're awesome. I love that people love them. They are not my vibe.
And then there's this Voltron lot here. This is Trendmasters from the 90s. Very near complete. The Voltron himself, no yellow leg, and he's missing an ear off the Black Lion and the tail from the Black Lion. But if you just get a yellow lion, it displays very well. So basically, this is just like a loose lot. Dun, 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 dun. So you get this. It actually have the canopies on the green and the red.
Canapes.
This is the version that came with little figures. There's no little figures out. And then I'm going to throw in a spare green. Whoops.
Whoa, that like shot across the room.
Yeah, well, just so you know, both hands are here on this. So they have both hands. I'll go grab that hand. So you get an extra green and an extra red.
You know.
And they both have their heads too.
I'm trying to live my life here. What are you doing?
$30 for the whole lot. $30 for the Voltron lot, incomplete Voltron lot. That's a heck of an investment. Somebody's gonna buy that in a heartbeat.
A heck of an investment. Like I like the way you put that.
Well, I mean, it makes it so you go buy a yellow line. I got a nice, pretty much complete Voltron for cheap. You know what I mean? If it was complete, it would be a much different price.
Oh, of course.
What else? I'll shoot someone's eye out. I'm gonna shoot someone's eye out. That's for sure.
Please don't do that.
Penelope's pricing video games.
I've got one stack done.
Let me stack it up.
We're gonna blow through this stuff and then have nothing else
Is
to
the
talk
background
about.
music playing?
Of course.
Can you guys hear background music?
It says it is.
I need some easels.
Easels?
Yeah.
Ease on down the road. We started out, we're a little tired today. We started out the day early at a car show.
Well,
We'll talk more about that.
Yeah, do you want to do that now or do you want us to try to sell some stuff?
I'd like to make $1.
Alright. We did make $8.
I'd like to make more than $1.
We definitely made $8. We made a singular dollar.
Yep. Our helpful audience has confirmed it is in fact playing background music.
Alright.
This pile is ready.
Who wants to see some NES?
There's also a couple really high-end Game Boy games here, but I haven't priced them yet.
Who wants to see some incredibly high-end Game Boy games?
They're not ready.
I want to play some Game Boy games.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game.
Yep. With its manual.
With its manual.
With
Oh come Emmanuel.
So, okay, I know I'm supposed to be pricing stuff, but I need to call this out real quick. So, for the low price of only $25, you can have this nice copy of NES Turtles 2, the arcade game, with its manual. But the most important thing here, you've got a coupon for a free personal pan pizza at Pizza Hut.
Oh, I'm taking them up on that later.
So you are going to need a time machine, because it did expire in 1991, but what a savings. All you need is some plutonium, which is very cheap now.
Do they,
And then you can just go
I'm sure
and
there's
get
somewhere that'll honor it.
Didn't Pizza Hut have the cheesy crust pizza?
Yeah.
Like a
Domino's
stuffed
does
crust.
too. Domino's
Yeah.
has stuffed crust,
No,
yeah.
they don't, do they?
They do.
Yeah, they do. Stuffed crust.
You
They
have
call
to
it.
ask for it or whatever.
Oh my
Pay
God.
extra.
It's an option.
$25 on the Ninja Turtles. I've got
Pizza's
5
so
more
expensive
games that I
now.
need to do. Oh, there's 2 copies of golf. There's 2 copies of golf. What are you scraping?
Just some sticker residue off of NASCAR.
Be careful there.
NASCAR Nickelback.
Oh god. I'm gonna keep pricing, so you talk to people and I'll...
Alright, here's NASCAR. Vroom vroom.
I've got $10 on NASCAR, but I decided $8 sounds better because I want to sell something.
Alright, $8 on NASCAR.
I like the racing games. They're fun.
Speaking of racing games, Rad Racer.
Oh, there you go.
Rad Racer is $8. $8
What was the
American
price on the
dollars.
Voltron lot?
I think I said $30.
You did.
Sounds right.
Yoshi's Cookie? What is it?
That's what they used to call me in high school.
Nobody called you Yoshi's Cookie.
Golf.
Golf.
I have 2 copies of Golf. They are both $8.
Golf.
Golf. Golf, baby, golf.
I don't understand real life golf. You smack the ball into the
Rygar.
stratosphere.
So Andrew had asked about Rygar and Laser Invasion. He didn't get back to me though, so maybe we should put them aside just in case. Because we know he's serious, because he's been really into these titles.
We're holding off on
So
Rygar
let's
for a
hold off on
VIP.
those, and that one too. I'm pretty sure he's still at his show
No
right now.
stress, no pressure.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
him.
VIP
It's all
perk.
good. It is a VIP perk. VIPs ask, VIPs get. That's how this works.
I mean, honestly,
Special
they get
consideration.
preferential treatment.
They really do. Like, I definitely
Oh,
will
that's
drop
really
everything
good.
I'm doing and run over to a VIP when they come in instead of
Silent
my life.
service.
Silent service, $7.
Mmm.
$7 on silent service.
Say that again.
I didn't realize they made a sequel to Top Gun.
I didn't either.
It's called Top Gun Maverick.
That was a good movie.
Oh, you're so
Roger Clemens, MVP baseball.
Oh, that can't be more than $5. $5.
Buy it for your dad who loves Roger Clemens.
Does anybody love Roger Clemens?
Roger Clemens' wife.
You
I
walked
take
into
away
that
on
one.
this.
Yeah.
You walked right into that one like
I
the
did.
bird in the Windex commercial.
Cycross. I can't even spell this. That's a great copy of Go. Actually, Selena, do me a favor. Look behind you in that little cubby hole where the Star Wars cubby thing is, right behind you.
Okay.
In the open area, there should be some copies of Gauntlet, the video game, somewhere in there.
Gauntlet.
See if I have a black one or a gray one. Because if I don't have a black one,
Casper
I
said
want
you
to keep
need
it.
2 controllers to play Silent Strike. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
How does one person do that? They might be inside there too.
They are.
Do I have a black copy of Gauntlet for NES or a gray one?
Fetching the stack.
So, for those of you who don't know, I personally collect Gauntlet games. I have a Gauntlet arcade cabinet here in the store in the museum, and I want to collect every copy of every Gauntlet game ever.
Okay, what am I looking for?
An NES copy of Gauntlet. Is it black or gray?
NES Gauntlet. That's PlayStation 2. That's Genesis. Oh, it's right here in my hand. It's 2. Gray. Gauntlet 2.
It's 2?
Gray. Yeah.
It's not. We don't have
It's
one
not
of these.
the original one?
No, here's the original one. It was deeper down the stack, and it is black.
Okay, we can sell that one then. It's fine. It's $12 when we get to it.
All right, 3D World Runner.
3D World Runner is $10.
Andrew said yes to Rygar and Laser Point.
All right, ring that bell.
Laser
Okay,
Invasion, I mean. It's Laser Invasion, Andrew, not Laser Point.
I knew what he meant. Listen, I'm going to call Andrew out right now, and I don't care if he blushes or if he's happy. I don't care whether he's happy or sad about me doing this. I want to congratulate
That's
our
Andrew's
fabulous friend and VIP, Andrew. He had his stage debut this weekend, Friday.
That was his first show?
It was his first show ever.
I would not have known that.
And it was Shakespeare. Like, the real deal. All the like crazy Shakespeare words.
Dialogue, yeah.
Andrew, you guys, the entire cast out at Gateway Playhouse, you guys did a fantastic job.
I did not get to see it. I had a previous commitment.
I was so happy to go and we were so happy to go and see you, and the whole play was really great. You guys nailed it. I know your last show was today. I can't wait for your next show. Please keep us in the loop. But everybody, please give a pat on the back to Andrew for his awesome performance. And for a first-timer, to take Shakespeare, like, you're not doing random stuff. You're doing Shakespeare for the first one. Like, you couldn't have, set the bar a little lower?
I was going to say, he didn't start on easy mode.
You didn't start on easy mode. Yeah. So anyway, again, congrats. It was really cool. And please let us know for your next show. We definitely want to come again. Laser Invasion Rygar. Do we have a pile of things that sold?
No, you have them.
I don't.
Except you do.
You're holding them in your hand.
We also sold a Transformer earlier.
I put it to the side, and I wanted for you to have it.
Oh, okay. So you were waiting for me to do your thing. I have nowhere to put them.
Exit Bike. I don't know how to say this.
Excite Bike?
I'm just kidding. It was one of my favorite games of all time.
Are you alright?
Excite Bike.
Eros?
Let's get excited about it. I used to love making my own levels in this.
You can do that?
Oh, yeah.
I never played Excite Bike.
Oh, it was the first game ever, like, you can create your own track.
That's neat.
That sounds
$8 on Excite Bike if everybody wants Excite Bike. $8 on
God, I spent so much time playing Excite Bike. And, like, making giant jumps and, like, doing... it's so... It was brilliant for them to make it so you can create your own track because, like, it becomes infinitely playable. I want to play it right now, to be honest with you.
Put it up. Bring it up.
Alright, that's everything.
That's not everything.
Oh, okay.
There's more NES games right here. And I have two.
Maybe wants freaking Gauntlet, man.
Listen, maybe people just aren't into it. It's fine.
I love the Gauntlet.
They're going to look great in the store. So it's totally fine. Whatever
what
you
is
guys
this?
want to do. Cycross?
That?
Cycross.
Cycross.
Got a couple really good
Karnov. That's what they called me when I used to do my Telling the Future gig.
Nobody ever called you that.
Karnov the Great. Cycross.
What's that, like is that a boat? Or a car? I can't see.
I thought I wrote it down. I didn't write it down. Go to the next one.
Didn't write down.
Karnov.
$10.
We're just making up words here. Cycross, Karnov, Bluxmark. Yoshi's Cookie.
Yoshi's Cookie is $15.
Yes, Leon. That is a Voltron. It is not the Matchbox diecast. It's same scale. It's the Trendmasters version, the 90s version that has a little cockpit where the little guys can go inside of. It's a Voltron lot. He's missing the yellow leg. You get a couple extra arms though. It is $30 for the lot. What did we say, Yoshi's Cookie?
15.
15.
Holy crap, are you kidding me?
What's that?
Oh, I have no idea. We've got some very high-end video games over here.
Oh.
We've got all this junk, and then we've got two really good ones.
Top Gun.
You know what? I want to sell these as a set.
All right, Top Gun and Top Gun 2.
Top Gun and Top Gun 2, you get the set for $15.
Wow, I would have thought Top Gun 2 would have been more expensive.
That's a deal.
They're both...
Top Gun's hard as hell.
It is a deal. I mean, like, really, on eBay, that's a $20 set.
I liked Afterburner better than Top Gun, but I would play anything with playing.
I wonder. We collect video game consoles, but we don't collect the games.
Justin, you have obviously not looked under the couch at the house. So you know how the bottom of the couch lifts up?
Yeah, it's a futon.
It's full of video games.
Is it?
It is. We could have more Nintendo games, but we decided to try to like reserve ourselves. So we do have a lot, but we don't have all of them. We don't have that many, but we do have some. We have the important ones. I have one more video game to price, and then I will be done with what I am doing. We could have a larger collection of video games, is what I'm trying to say, but we're trying to be. You know, it's tough when you're like we are because we want to keep everything, which is why we have a museum. But I also need to pay the bills, and I don't want to get a regular job. I want to sell toys. So it's hard to do both things. Yeah. All right. One more thing. What do you got going on over there?
Handling some band stuff, kind of.
Oh, all right. That's interesting. All right. Can we put these up there somehow? Like,
yeah.
make them look pretty. There's 3 of them.
Pretty, huh?
Well, they need to be standing upright so people can see that they're awesome. Thank you, Chris. These are now discontinued. We no longer sell these, and I can no longer get them. So if you ever got one of these hats, just know that you're special because they don't exist anymore.
I can't get them anymore.
So, well, first of all, we changed our logo. We're now the yellow, blue, and red to match the car.
Oh, yeah.
So we no longer do the red, white, and blue at all. But
green.
the company we were using to do the hats... I missed it. What did she say? What?
And her delivery was perfect.
What? I didn't hear her. What did she say?
She said, the car's green.
The car is yellow, red, and blue. Thank you. Why does everybody hate the wrap except me?
I don't hate it. I
love it.
I don't hate it. I just like the green too.
So we changed the logo, but also the company we were using to do the hats. Like, I could go somewhere else and get someone to make these hats, but the place we were doing our merch through no longer does embroidery because it's too costly. Chris, I don't know if you want my hat. I have never washed it, and I've been wearing it for like 4 years straight. We started selling these during the pandemic, actually, now that I think about it. All right, we have got some high-end games that no one is going to want to buy, but I'm going to try to sell them anyway. This is an authentic. It's been authenticated, cleaned recently, and the battery has been changed. It has a fresh battery. Copy of Pokemon Gold for Game Boy. $50. That is, listen, they do 60, they do 70. One sold a month ago for $120. I don't know why. $50 if you want Pokemon Gold right now. If not, it's going to look gorgeous in the case for 60 or 70 bucks. You can have it right now for $50. Again, new battery, which is the thing with these. The saves die over time. The batteries last a good long time, but these are all fresh, perfect, and they are authentic. They are definitely authentic. This is cool. This is a copy of Pokemon Emerald. The label has fallen off, which is a thing that happens with these. The Game Boy Advance, the glue is not as great, so they tend to flake off more easily. Even with no label, this is still a $150 game.
Wow.
I had no clue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of knockoffs out there, but
there are a ton
these are
of
from
knockoffs.
An original collection.
We know these are authentic, and again, clean, new battery, all that stuff. Thanks to our friend and VIP Bill for taking care of those for us. That was very kind. Oh, he's holding it.
Isn't that cute?
I love that. Super Mario Land 2, $15 for Game Boy. And if it doesn't sell, I'm keeping it. Pokemon Topaz. I don't know what that is, Hal. I don't think that's a thing. That gold is beautiful. So $50 is a great price. I would be happy. I would be ecstatic to sell that right now. Casper, I only played, God, what did I play? Was it Black and White? The one that was in France. The recent one. I played it on my 3DS. That's actually was the first Pokemon game I ever played. And that is it. I've got nothing else. That is all I've got.
Oh.
We're killing it.
Thank you for watching Bartertown.
We lasted 34 minutes. That's a good long time.
All right. Is there anything anybody wants to see?
Is there no one else?
I had a request a little while ago. Let me scroll back up and make sure I get it right.
I love this. Are we doing requests?
Supersaurus Rex was looking for G.I. Joe Hazard Vipers.
He asked last week.
I have some Joes this week, but I don't think I have Hazard Vipers. I have some Heat Vipers, some Desert Vipers.
Literally every Viper except the ones he go before.
Night Vipers.
Literally every Viper except the one he wants.
Of course.
Some Jungle Vipers.
John, are you setting up a show this year? I didn't see your sign up.
And some Lampreys. But other than that, like, is there anything like in the store we can go pull and grab? Like, we got bills.
Are we to that?
We got bills no honest man can pay.
Casper, the VIP Christmas cards are only good on the online store at farpointtoys.com.
Go shop online.
We are trying to drive traffic to our online store, so go there and use your amazing discount coupon.
Chris Wilde, somebody's trying to steal our vendors. I don't think it's a company. It's just like a scheming. This happens a lot on Facebook with people trying to go to big events. I
cannot say who is behind it.
Well, I see it on car show events all the time.
But
or they do duplicate events.
Yeah. So that's already been taken care of. Someone has been going to our vendors and trying to get them to pay a table fee. Did I tell you about this?
You told me about it.
Yeah. Someone has been going behind the scenes messaging our vendors. First of all, other people are trying to snipe our vendors, but now this new person who is
trying to charge our vendors.
Yeah. Now this new person is trying to scam our vendors. You will never pay a table fee at It's a Toy Show. I'm
gonna go look. I don't think we have a Black Series Jedi Luke.
I don't think we do either, but it's worth looking since Keith asked.
I'll be right back.
And I'm just gonna sit here and suck on a lollipop, I think, until Justin gets back.
That's the OnlyFans.
I was gonna say that's not the right channel.
Yeah, we literally sold 3 things. Listen, the success of Bartertown is often directly related to how well prepared we are, and we are not well prepared. We had a very busy, which we'll talk about in a little bit on our Still and Rest segments. We had a very busy weekend, starting yesterday. No Black Series Jedi Luke?
Nope.
No Black Series Jedi Luke. Keith, sorry about that.
We need some collections to come in.
Yeah.
Hey, we're buying.
Sell us some stuff.
Sell us some stuff. Go to your friends. Tell them to get their tubs that are childhood toys out.
Yeah.
We need to spend some money.
It's
to make some money.
Spring cleaning. Everyone clean out your attic.
Yeah, it is spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning. Nobody wants some Beast Wars Transformers.
Nobody wants
That's all right. Listen,
stuff.
the Transformers case is hurting. We need stuff, so that's fine.
So this is our workflow. Something comes in. VIPs get to see it first because they're VIPs, and that's how this works. Then it comes up on Bartertown. You guys get your dibs. We give good deals because we like doing that. Then we decide, okay, does this want to go to the flagship location? Does this go to Farpoint 3? Does it go to Oddball? Do we want to put it online? Like, how do we do?
Yeah, we have so many outlets.
We do, and it's awesome to have so many outlets.
John Roberts.
Do we want to buy some tubs?
No, we got plenty of tubs.
No,
matter of fact,
tubs.
we've given John tubs or Chrissy tubs.
Maybe that's the joke.
Maybe he's trying to sell them back to us or get them given back to us. No, John, we're good. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Casper, if you want to sell us something legitimately, maybe we could do something through
He
mail.
does. He's thinking about selling his entire collection. He's in Washington State, I believe.
So
or Oregon. He's in Oregon.
We have stated that we want to drive Route 30.
He is. It depends on what he's got and what we're going to pay.
Route 30 goes from Atlantic City, New Jersey,
to Astoria,
all the way to Astoria, Oregon, where the Goonies was filmed. We did a Route 40 trip from Atlantic City to San Francisco. We would like to see Astoria, Oregon.
Yep. What else we got to sell?
Nothing. My Uncrustable.
I got some personal GI Joes.
I want an Uncrustable.
I mean, it's either we just do nothing and just talk, or we maybe try to sell something.
All right.
It's worth an attempt.
We have a whole toy store. Go grab a random tub out of the warehouse.
I'm not going out of the warehouse. I am not in the mood.
I want to do random tub. Farpoint.
Why don't we? I'll start pulling these out. Let's do Life, Liberty, and a Pursuit. Because I actually want to talk something about Jack Vanderbeck. He just reminded me of something. He's in Oregon, Jackson, California. Well, I might be in Las Vegas in January. So that'd be fun if I could see some.
Selena, do the Life,
friends.
Liberty, and whatever. Yeah. Woo! That was funny. The logo didn't go away. I just saw our sponsor
the logo's
logo
above
stayed
it.
over it. That's funny.
The logo's above it.
I messed that up, I guess.
Goodbye.
You're leaving. We're supposed to talk about our lives, and
Goodbye.
I didn't do anything this weekend. It was all you.
Yes.
I did nothing. I just followed him around like a puppy all weekend.
We went to Andrew's show, but we already talked about that.
I'll talk about it again because it was really cool. You walked away when I had a mouthful of crackers, which was not cool.
My girl with a mouthful of crackers.
Rude.
What's up, girl?
I need to drink. Talk so I can drink.
Hi, guys. I'm Justin. This is Farpoint Toys. I did not hurt my leg. I'm going to pull out some GI Joes.
So we're doing Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Plastic right now.
Yeah. Did we do the?
We did.
Oh, so you got to see the thing?
They did.
All right.
So what did we do this weekend? So Friday started off. We went to Summers Point to the Gateway Playhouse, Selena and I, and we saw our friend and VIP Andrew CZ in Much Ado About Nothing. He played the main villain, which I thought was cool.
What's his name? Like Testosterone or something? I
Don
forget.
John.
Don John.
Oh, Don Johnson.
Don Johnson. He was kind of wearing Don Johnson kind of clothes a little bit. So it was Shakespeare, but it was set in Miami. Maybe like sometime, Andrew, correct me on this. What was the time frame? Was it the 50s?
I had like anywhere between the 50s and the 70s vibe.
That's exactly. I got like a mid-century Miami Cuban vibe. Yeah. And I think that's what I was supposed to be getting.
Did anybody did any drug dealers get chainsawed to death?
Not on screen.
Not on stage, yeah.
All right, because that would have been a 70s Miami.
Yeah. At any rate, Selena and I love supporting local theater, and obviously this was a no-brainer because our friend was involved, so that was really great Friday evening. Yesterday, you want to talk about your show?
Yesterday was a show. Oh, my band.
Yesterday,
yeah.
There was a show.
We played in Philly last night, my band Solace. Philly is fun when you go to a club and the club doesn't have its own parking lot.
Oof.
Philly is so fun to park in. It was I mean, I want to go back tonight and do it again.
The parking situation, it was in a very nice part of town, which I appreciated. But it was in a very, I want to say, like, gentrified part of town. And no one owns cars there, or if they do, they have private garages, like where their parking lot, like where their driveway is. So there were no parking garages. There was no street parking. There was nowhere to park. Alex, the band brings gear by cramming it in their car and then walking it 20 minutes back to the venue. That's how the band brings gear if there's no
and having their friend and wife help them.
Yeah. So much fun. We did not take the Interceptor or the truck, Hal. We rode with a friend and drove his vehicle.
With what I know about things in Philadelphia, the Interceptor will not be making any further trips to Philadelphia.
So Keith has a fantastic bit of knowledge here that I want to drop on everyone. Fun fact: Scarface was written by Shakespeare, but it wasn't William. It was his younger brother Kent Shakespeare who wrote Scarface. So I can understand why you'd be confused about that, Dustin.
Of course.
Thank you.
Veronica said parking even at sports venues is terrible.
You're assuming a lot by saying that I don't know about Kent Shakespeare.
Keith, look where you started. I should have known, but I shouldn't have read that. You're actually right. I shouldn't have.
You're assuming a lot right there. I got nothing.
I was gonna say, do I look annoyed enough yet? Can we go on to the next thing? So tell us about your show. I'm not gonna tell people how great you are.
Tell me the show. I'm not gonna tell people how great I am either.
The show is really cool. Justin's band is really cool. I'm always in the front because I'm that girlfriend. You know,
She knows every word. She doesn't look at me at all.
That's not true.
I try and make eye contact with my wife when we're playing.
That's a complete lie. I was singing right to you. He's lying.
I like pointed her and stuff. And
he never points at me. That's not true at all. He never once pointed at me. Meanwhile, Andrew, at his curtain call, kissed out to his wife. I saw him do. You've never done that.
That's BS.
When you were trying to woo me when we first met, you handed me your guitar one time.
I like that you think I was trying to woo
guitar.
You were trying to woo me.
You just ended up following me around. I wasn't trying to woo anything.
Why would you? That is the most bold-faced, gross lie I've ever heard in my life.
No, I made her get with you because I liked the postcard you sent me.
You made me get with him? Is that? Am I just this piece of meat that's being used here? What are we talking about? Justin used to come to my house and sit at my feet and watch Cowboy Bebop with me just to hang out and be near me before I would date him. That's how much he wasn't trying to follow me around.
It's all ridiculous.
Is my favorite song of yours "Drugs in the Desert"?
Maybe. I don't know. We're not a stoner band.
Jesse called me a groupie that never left. So I want to be clear. That was a joke. I had never heard of Justin or his band before I met him. Completely unrelated to his band. He tried to actually...
No, I was just going to say.
He tried to impress me. So his band, when we first met, his band's CD was available at Borders Books and Music. So our first date or two, he's like, "Oh, let's go to Borders. It'll be fun. We can look at books." And I'm like, "Oh, he wants to take me to a bookstore. Oh, it's too good to be true." Turns out he wanted to take me there to show me that his band CD...
No, we were just walking around and it was like, "Oh, look."
So I look at it and I read the back and I'm like, "That's funny. Your name's not on here. How come?"
Because I joined the band.
Oh, it's because it was from before.
I joined the band a year after that.
Oh, it's from before I joined, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
So were you impressed when we got Amazon? What was it? Amazon Metal Album of the Year 2010.
iTunes Metal Album of the Year 2010.
Did that impress you?
No. Impress isn't the right word. I was proud of you.
She dragged me in. She dragged me into Borders to see the CD, so she must have been at least a little impressed.
See, why would you give him that? That's rude. That's rude.
So it's my boyfriend's band.
You are my boyfriend, yeah.
Selena, thank you.
So anyway, I do love Justin's band because it's important to support people that you care about, and even if I didn't like his band, I would still say I did just because they'd be supportive. But I actually like the band, which is nice. They've had 2 different singers in the time that I've known Justin, 20 years, and they've both been absolutely phenomenal. Great lyricists, the whole 9, really great. So the show was really cool. We didn't get home until like almost 2 o'clock in the morning, like 1:30.
But what's cool about it is that we played early though.
Yeah, but we stayed. It's normally you guys don't go on until midnight or some crap.
Yeah. Which sucks for old men.
It does.
Yeah.
I was not a fangirl. Stop. I was not. I cared nothing about him. I would have still loved him if he hadn't been in a band. I don't care about those things.
Are you my fangirl?
I am not your fangirl. All those groupie girls with the makeup and stuff.
All those groupie girls with the makeup and stuff.
Did you see all the cute goth chicks at the show last night?
They weren't in the club watching us.
What were they doing then?
Whatever goth chicks do in clubs.
Judging us.
They were silently judging you.
You know what goth chicks do?
Keith, is it a Solace CD? What are we talking about? You just in general have a CD from the wall, or is it a Solace CD? Because that would be really cool. That would be amazing. I want to see that.
I still have my Solace T-shirt.
So the show last night was great. We got home late, went to bed, got up at 8 a.m. to go back to a car show today. Now this car show should have been yesterday morning, but it was postponed.
I was going to say, I thought that was a different day.
You know, Alex, it's funny you say that. The real groupies are the guys with the long beards. They're not fake. They're real. Justin has had his hands licked by a guy while he's playing guitar.
Okay, that's a lot weird.
It was a guy with a beard, and it wasn't fake. It was a real guy.
No, he wasn't have a beard. He was clean shaven. He was just.
I like that you remember what he looked like.
How do you don't forget someone who licks your fingers while you're playing guitar?
I mean, fair. That must be distracting. Does it mess you up when you're trying to?
I started laughing.
Twiddle the strings.
I started nervously laughing and pulled back.
I would hope so.
In horror.
Yeah.
It was in Switzerland. It was just some crazed guy in Switzerland in the front row.
You know what they say about those crazy Swiss?
Right. Whatever they say about the crazy Swiss.
The crazy Swiss. They're always licking things.
Okay.
I forget where we were going with this. I completely.
I don't know how that came up.
Wherever it was going, it probably wasn't the right direction anyway.
Oh yeah, the fans, the groupies of Justin's band are all middle-aged white guys with beards. You guys have groupies, and they're all middle-aged white guys with beards.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mean groupies in the nasty way.
Nasty.
The nasty way.
You know the gross groupie way.
What's gross and groupie?
Anyway,
you're being very judgmental.
Oh my god. Anyway. So we get up at 8 o'clock today to go to the car show that should have been yesterday. It was right here at Chicky and Pete's, right in EHT, which is the next town over from Mays Landing, where we are now. It's a great show. They do it. So this is the kickoff of the season, right? And then they do it once a month going forward.
Yeah, but this is when it's a car show. The stuff that's once a month is just like a car meetup.
So there's a big difference between a car show and a car meet. A car show normally has like an official like promoter. There's flyers. There's usually like someone wins something. You might have to pay to go. It's more like an official thing. You usually get like a little swag bag with like stuff in it or whatever, because you've signed up. A car meet is just a bunch of dudes in a parking lot, so it's a little less organized than a car show. So they start the season with a car show, and then they do the meets the rest of the season. Tell us a little bit else more about the show. I don't have all the insider info.
We won a trophy.
I was going to get to that. The car won yet another award. They're just like throwing... So the car... If you've never been to a car show, it's nothing... First of all, it's nothing like the Fast and the Furious. Yeah. Like, there's really no ladies or guys. I'm not judging.
What about groupies?
There's no car groupie people really like wearing the booty shorts. There's no dancing really happening. There's not...
Well, at least not with the car shows we go to.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I can't speak for all car shows everywhere because I don't go to all kinds of car shows. This is like normally just middle-aged dudes with their old cars or their new cars, whatever. There's not really any hip-hop music. There's no booty dancing or any of that stuff.
Booty dancing.
You know exactly what I mean when I say booty dancing.
Yes, but it was funny the way you said it.
No booty dancing.
Can you say it again?
Where was I going with this?
I'm not sure.
You weren't going booty dancing?
I'm babbling. I'm filling space until you do whatever you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay, so the kinds of cars at these things, there's usually 2 kinds. There's usually like 3 kinds. there's like classic, cool, like older cars of various types. Now, most of these car meets are.
I would like to interject.
Are they normally broken down like you sometimes go to Mopar things, but like today's show was anything goes?
Yeah. Most car shows are all makes and models.
I figured.
It's very rare that a car show is specifically a all Mopar show or something like that. Typically, car shows are older cars, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. A lot of our crew and club are modern muscle cars because there's a whole new modern explosion of cars and it's brought a whole new culture in. So the older guys don't really embrace the modern cars because sometimes you go to a car show and it's just somebody who drove their car in off the showroom floor. And, somebody with a 69 Chevelle doesn't want to compete with potentially a brand new car that hasn't had any love or work done to it and lose a trophy to it because some people go to these shows just for trophies. And if you build a $100,000 car, I could see why. So today's show, they split it into modern car. The peers judge. So everybody who entered a car got to judge. I got to vote on the modern cars.
So there's usually older cars, modern cars, and then there's a certain type of car where it's like a lot of work has happened, whether it's an older car or a newer car. Like Vince is a great example. He's done a lot of modifications. He has a newer car, our friend Vince, and his wife. It's a newer car, but it's had a lot of modifications. It's lower, it has lights, the hood goes this way, the doors are going up and down. It has like a painted thing on the hood. And then you have the older cars where it's like maybe a hot rod, like souped up like 40s car, but like it comes in a color that wasn't available then, has like pinstripes and like little rat fink guys painted on it and stuff like that. Hot rod, I guess, is the good title for that. So like there's more regular cars that are older, more regular cars that are newer, and then you have these really like kind of extra mile kind of cars that can be of whatever type. Extra. As someone who's not a car person, that's how I view the show. Like, I can appreciate a cool old car. I can appreciate a cool new car. But then the hyper done up cars are kind of in their own stratospheric area. That's kind of how I...
Do you ever see the guy in Mays Landing who has the amphibious car?
He drives it in the lagoon sometimes.
I know. He used to take it to car shows. I don't know if he still does.
Yeah.
Guys.
The lagoon.
She called it a lagoon.
I did. Well, Lou Vancouver calls it the lagoon.
She never gives that to me.
Lagoon Vancouver.
Lagoon Vancouver. Anyway, so I occasionally... Listen, I don't go to a lot of the car meets with Justin because it's just... And I'm not trying to be sexist. It's usually just middle-aged guys with beards standing around.
It's just like you come to all my band shows and it's the exact same thing.
Well, they're talking about your music, and I like your music. Not that I don't like cars, but they're not really my thing. But this was a show. It was like a thing, and all people were going to be there. And I had friends I wanted to see, so I went to it with you. And we had a great time. And we won a trophy. What exactly did we win for here?
Top 10.
No, you're making that up.
No, top 10 modern Mopar. Not even Mopars, modern cars. Top 10 modern cars, yeah.
Wow, 10. So we made the top 10. That's what this little thing's for. That's pretty cool.
And the guy who you were talking about with all the crazy kookiness? Vince, best in show for modern.
Oh, cool. So there was a modern and a vintage best in show?
Yeah.
That
makes sense. So
I'm not surprised that all that Vince won. His car is very, I don't want to say extra because that has like a negative connotation and the car is cool. But there's so many things about it that make it like, Justin said, like we wheeled our car home from Ohio, slapped a wrap on it. You did a few weird things with the wheels and this thing and over here, but for the most part, it's just a regular old car.
Weird wheel.
It's awesome, but it's mostly like a plain car. Vince's car is like, literally the doors go the wrong way. Like, don't the doors go that way?
That's kind of cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the doors go that way. The doors normally go this way. These doors go like that way. And his hood goes that way.
Yeah.
And the whole front end is like held up with like
Vince's
little
car.
rods.
There's a quote that I love from the modern A-Team movie, and Hannibal says, "Overkill is underrated." Vince's car is overkill, and I love it.
Extra in the best sense of the word.
He'll go to his car meets on a regular basis, and I tend to not bother. Especially when I was playing Baldur's Gate, he can go to his car show, and I can play my game and not be bothered.
Apparently they're called suicide doors, but I'm not sure why.
I don't. Are they suicide? They're not suicide doors.
No,
they're different.
Suicide doors open backwards. He has Lambo doors.
So they
come
open,
out and like go
go
forward.
Up. Yeah, they go up and out. They're not. Yeah, they don't go backwards. The hood goes backwards.
Lambo doors.
They're not suicide doors. I do know the difference. Yeah, there's an awesome Pokemon game here. Doug, you should definitely buy it. It's only $50. Go for it.
Gil sees games.
Gil does see games. Gil, you missed all the games. We did them all already.
We'll do them again.
You can run through the titles and the prices real quick, can't you?
I can. Go to camera 2.
I will go to camera 2. Possibly. Please hold. Oh, there
we have, for those of you that just tuned in, I'll go over these real quick before we move on to some G.I. Joes. I have Super Mario Land 2 for Game Boy, $15. I have 2 pretty high-end games, Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Emerald. Those were both recently cleaned, new batteries, and authenticated by our friend Bill here in the store. He is an expert, so he would know. He also explained that the Pokemon Gold is gorgeous. I'm just going to throw that out there. $50 on the Gold. The Emerald does not have a label, but it is authentic. Still a $150 game with no label on it.
Wow.
It's, dude, Pokemon's hot. Games are hot. It's hot. What can I say? I've got Top Gun 1 and 2 for NES. I want $15 for the pair. It's awesome that there's a pair there. All the games are over there next to you.
I'll set it up if you want.
Sure.
Hang on, more games are coming.
Here we go.
Here we go, yeah.
Mother Slug said, he said, oh, butterfly doors you're talking about.
I call them Lambo doors. I've never heard the term butterfly doors, but I'm sure that's a thing. It sounds about right.
I have room for 2 more over here. All right. Okay. That is Cycross. What did I say on Cycross? $8. $8 on Cycross if you're into Cycross. Excite Bike. Also $8 on Excite Bike. Yoshi's Cookie. I had $15 on Yoshi's Cookie.
Such a weird title.
Should I drop these to try to sell some?
No. Listen, how did you price them?
I priced them low.
Are they cheaper than eBay?
Yeah.
Then no, because they go in the store and they'll sell in the store.
$15 on Yoshi's Cookie.
Video games sell. It's what it is.
Karnoff, $10 on Karnoff. I can't read that. NASCAR, something about NASCAR. NASCAR, $8. Black cartridge gauntlet from Tengen, $12. You have more for me?
I do.
Lay on, baby. Oh, it has a Shore Video tag. Remember Shore Video?
Vaguely.
Oh, this one says it has Joel's name written on it. That's cute.
Aww.
We have 2 copies of Golf. I have room
In case you want a double golf.
I have room for 3 over here.
The guys are
Going,
still,
yes.
The guys
Doug,
are still talking about.
No.
Doug, the DeLorean doors are going.
Yes.
That's what Mother Slug said too.
Yeah.
It's funny these guys are still
it?
talking about doors.
For now.
Oh.
Oh, here, no.
But wait, there's more.
All right. Last but not least, on our NES scroll here, I've got Roger Clemens, MVP baseball, probably.
Baseball.
That's his thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's definitely baseball.
$5 on Roger Clemens. Sports games, not exactly the hottest thing in the world.
It must be cool to see the old players though, the old player
It's gotta be
names.
cool, yeah.
you're
Silent Service, $7. Golf, I have 2, not NES Open Golf, just Golf. I have got $8. I've got 2 copies of Golf. 3D World Runner, $10 on 3D World Runner.
Gil claiming Roger Clemens. Oscar would like to know if we've got NES Legendary Wings.
Not up today, Oscar. Not up today. World Runner, $10. I already said. What's that one? I can't read it.
Rad Racer.
Rad Racer. $8 on Rad Racer. And last but not least, this is TMNT2, the arcade game with the manual. $25 on that bad boy right there. All right. 2 copies of Golf, not to be outsold.
Gil claiming 3D World Runner. I miss the simple arcade
Gil.
games that you'd play on the consoles.
Gil, you are only $2 away from free shipping. You're going to want to spend $20 to get free shipping. Otherwise, we do have to charge you exact shipping. Unless you're a VIP, in which case VIPs get free shipping domestically all the time.
So you could use the $5 you would spend on shipping and join the VIP group.
That's actually a really good point.
Yep.
And it's accurate, because it's literally just $5 a month.
At its cheapest level.
Unless you want free stuff, in which case you're a little bit higher.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I literally went over everything again. I'm out.
What about some of the ones from last week? We could probably do those. You got the prices still left for those?
I should still have the prices, yeah, actually.
I don't see why not.
Here, let's put all the unsold somewhere so I can process it. Is that all unsold?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Yeah. So the unsold should be
Roger
here on my
Clemens
side.
and World Runner.
Tucker, what are you doing, buddy? Felix Cross, I woke him up.
Roger Clemens and World Runner both sold. These are unsold. You want them here or over there?
I guess right there.
I got it. This is fine.
Continue with NES here, unsold.
Let's see.
Give us a minute, folks. I can't believe that Voltron did this. I guess nobody wants to be bothered finding the yellow line. So I'll just buy a yellow line and sell it as a, you know.
Yeah, let's just continue with
We got some from last week that I didn't get the process for the store, so they might as well go back up.
Target, what does that say? Target Renegade?
Yeah.
Target Renegade, $8 if you're into Target Renegade. Hogan's Alley, $14. Should I lower them from last
That was
week?
one of my favorites.
Nope.
All right. Hogan's Alley, always a good time.
I like Hogan's Alley.
Punch Out. This is a good one. $25 on Punch Out. Not Mike Tyson's Punch Out, just Punch Out.
It's after they took Mike Tyson off of it.
Skate or Die, $10 on Skate or Die. Not to be outdone, we have To the Earth, $8 on To the Earth. Gold. Adventures of Link, $15. And I think that's it.
I'll have more.
We'll bring them over.
I hope there's more.
How many times did I say gold? Gold.
Enough times that I typed it.
Alright, I don't want this stack to get too big because it'll fall over. That would be bad. I'm ready for some more games if you would like to bring some over.
That's great. We have I like to have the cases stocked for the show, so
The cases are gonna look fantastic. Selena, throw up the It's a Toy Store splash. It's a toy show splash. We can just talk about it while we're filling space here. Listen, accept no substitutions, guys. There is only one It's a Toy Show. It only happens at Farpoint now, Memorial Day Saturday, every year, May 25th, 2024, 9 to 3. It is going to be absolutely phenomenal. We're going to have...
Did you do these?
Yes.
Yep.
We are going to have a scavenger hunt. We're going to have EE
so
plus
as of
vendors.
right now, it's the only toy show with a scavenger hunt. It's the only toy show.
Give them 20 minutes or so, and maybe they'll announce.
If they're watching right now, it's the only toy show with a live auction that's going to happen. Toy auction.
Oscar, I'm really not. I'm not doing any haggling. It's $25 with the manual is very fair. 15 is much lower than I want to go.
It's the only toy show that's going to have puppies.
We are absolutely going to have puppies, and you can take them. I don't know if you can adopt them on the spot, but they are adoptable puppies. You can
start the process there.
Yes, we're so excited. Again, Mama's Gonna Rescue is our sponsor for this week, and they will also be here live in person with actual puppies available to be adopted on site.
I'll be so excited if even one animal gets a home because of the toy show. That'll just be really amazing.
Great. It's just the more that we can do, the more stuff happening, the more fun it's going to be for everybody.
Yeah, we're going to do. We're taking food donations. Are we doing a good read for a good deed?
We're doing a good read for a good deed.
So you get free comics.
Drive, it doesn't go with that one. It goes with servers.
Oh.
It's all good. For your food donation, you will get a free comic for every piece of food you donate. What else have we got going on? Did we mention the scavenger hunt?
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Because everybody's going to have one next year. What?
This is a Retaliation Night Viper. It's the 25th anniversary, basically modern era G.I. Joe Night Viper. I have 6, 100% complete, 20 each.
What are they now?
Night Viper, 20 each. I have 6. All right.
Night Viper.
Legend of Zelda.
We're all over the place now.
Adventures of Link, but it's the gray version with
So this is the what he just said. Legend of Zelda, gray version with the manual and the original map. The original map, that's a big deal. I've got $50 on that. It'll also come with a sleeve, a branded Nintendo dust sleeve. What's after that? I also have Star Wars, also has the manual. $30 on Star Wars with the manual. And does that say Xanax? What does that say? Xanax? I've got $18 on Xanax. Maybe I'm high. I don't know. We sell games in store pretty well, so I don't know. What else we got? Nobody wants any Night Heat Vipers? What are they? A gun just went shooting underneath us. Is there no one else? What else we got?
I'm good. I got some more G.I. Joes. I'm not gonna do all that work though. I'll ask if we want to see it, and then I'll do it.
All right, that's fair. What do you got? Ask.
I got 50th anniversary Heat Vipers. If anybody's interested,
let us know. Shout out. Don't be shy. We've got Heat Vipers. If you guys are interested, he'll dig them out. Night Vipers. Got 6 of those for $20 each.
I got lampreys from the Defensive Cobra Island set. Pretty rare.
Optimal Optimus is falling over with his giant orange toes.
I'm sorry, they were very big.
They are. They're huge. His toes are bigger than his head.
You can't unnotice it now, can you?
You're really making him self-conscious about
Here, go to camera 2. His toes are literally bigger than his head.
It's true. Hey, Gil just signed up for VIP.
Gil literally just became a VIP to get free shipping. Gil, listen, we're not upselling you. That is well worth the $5 you just spent.
Welcome
Thank
aboard.
How's
welcome
interested
aboard.
in the lamprey?
Slater, ring the bell. He gets a bell ring. Congratulations, Gil. That is awesome.
Ring the bell for Gil.
So you will be getting an invite, or how do you get into the VIP?
So he just officially joined. As soon as I can get on my phone, I will. The best thing to do, Gil, is to go to the Facebook group and ask to join. Facebook.com/groups/FarpointVIP. Farpoint VIPs.
Don't everybody go ask to join.
I mean,
we're
you
going
can
to check
ask.
and see if you
can ask,
sign
but
up
you're not going to get in unless you're actually a Patreon member.
Yeah.
You get into the Facebook group, and that's where all the fun happens, mostly. Where most of the fun happens.
Tucker's half out of his sweatshirt.
He does that. His toes are enormous. His toes are literally bigger than his head.
It's true.
It's insane. Nobody said anything about lampreys, right?
I think Hal said something about.
I said that Hal said something about lampreys.
Sorry, I totally missed it. I was so entrenched with Gil.
Yeah, no, I said it. Lampreys.
They're like eels. Like I like the theme there. Yeah. Lampreys, eels. What else? Shrimp. Are there any cobra shrimp?
Mm-hmm.
No, there's not.
Hang on, Hal. We're getting there.
Cobra lobster. Hal Justin is looking into it as we speak. I'm out of things to talk about. I'm just gonna sit here and suck on my lollipop.
I go to the dog when I got nothing.
Go to the dog. What's the dog doing? He has uncentered his entire situation.
Completely unsituated his whole hoodie.
His whole life. His whole bed's off crack. What is happening? Tucker, what are you doing? You're totally out of your outfit. Come on. There you go.
Incongruent little doge.
He is incongruent, but we love him anyway. Alright, what do we got on lampreys?
Casper missed the Eclipse trip too when you get done.
Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to.
Just the highlights.
It was amazing. That's all I can say, Casper. Once in a lifetime experience. Definitely, if you can ever in your life see a total 100% totality, please go and do yourself a favor. You will be humbled, amazed, awestruck. It was phenomenal. I've never experienced anything like it in my life.
Okay, lampreys.
Yep, I got a bunch of them.
You can move this totally out if you like. Lamprey.
So, Cobra Island lampreys from the Defensive Cobra Island set, 25 each.
Defense of Cobra Island. Who is attacking Cobra Island?
G.I. Joes.
That makes sense.
That's very aggressive of them. Aren't they normally just defensive? And you have a number of them, right?
I have more than 10. I think I have like 11 or 12 of them. With file cards, all 100%.
Hal claimed lamprey.
Thank you, Hal. If you guys look, 25 is a hell of a deal. You can't touch one for less than 40.
A single guy is $40?
That Cobra Island.
Evidently.
That Defensive Cobra Island sets.
How do you know he's single? He might have a girlfriend.
Crazy.
No one heard Selena's joke. It was hilarious. That's... Wow. Alright. That's a good deal then, Hal. Congratulations on that fantastic deal. He's got like 10 of them.
Desert Vipers, Heat Vipers.
Oh, Mr. Heat Viper. I got nothing. Now I'm singing songs. You know it's bad when I'm singing.
That's very telling.
You know I'm out of things to talk about when I am the one singing.
I'm beaten. I don't know what else to get, so.
We haven't been up since 8 a.m.
I have not. I napped most of the day.
I mean, look at you, lucky.
Yeah.
What else? What else is happening in our lives? What do we got going on this week? Hopefully I'll be over whatever cold I have, finally.
I'm meeting with a guy who potentially wants to be our tour manager.
That's exciting for your show, right?
Yeah, we're playing in Las Vegas. I don't feel like talking about any of that. Talking about myself enough.
Apparently we're supposed to have an earthquake this summer.
Supposed to? Well, how does that work?
ABC and NBC News say that the East Coast is supposed to be hit by a massive earthquake this summer sometime.
Does make me want to take Mom's cookie jar off the top high shelf, though.
It makes me want to just go into a cave, but that's probably the worst place to be in an earthquake.
Yeah, probably.
I say this, we've said this more than once. When I was a kid, and I don't want to be like back when things were good or anything like that, but when I was a kid, the extent of the crazy weather we would experience here in New Jersey, occasionally it would get windy, and we'd have a hurricane every 5 years, as a hurricane would come through. Once when I was a kid, it was pretty major, and we had to go in the basement. And when we came back up the next day, there were some trees down.
Yeah, my mom, throughout most of my childhood, anytime anyone was talking about wild, ridiculous, crazy weather, my mom, who was raised in Philadelphia, would mention there was one time apparently in her history that when they went to church on Christmas Eve, she was able to. It was so warm, so ridiculously warm that she was able to wear a sweater instead of a coat to church on going out on Christmas Eve to church in the evening in just a sweater. Like, that was madness back then.
So I think Gloria was the big hurricane when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Gloria.
There was a big snowstorm when I was in high school in like 95, 96.
Blizzard of 96, yeah.
Blizzard's Northeast Coast has been dealt the worst in 50 years. Now, today, this week, this month, this year, last year, we have had these tornado derechos come through and drop power lines on buildings and destroy shit.
In 2012, we had the first one that I had ever heard of in my life.
Yeah.
I had never heard
We
of this.
didn't heard the term.
Yeah, 12 years ago, I had never heard of this storm in my life, and now we've had, 3 or 4 of them?
Serious ones. And it's essentially a tornado in a straight line. Tornadoes have been witnessed in New Jersey. 1 touchdown to Me's Landing last year, I believe. Veronica remembers the ice storm in 92, 93.
Dogs and cats living together.
The weather, I don't know. The weather has been insane. We never had earthquakes in New Jersey. We never had tornadoes.
Weather.
It's a natural event.
I would call it weather.
Whether or not you're affected by it.
Yeah,
there you go. It's happening outside and involves wind and stuff.
It's something you can't control.
Do you have the range vipers from the DOCA set?
I do, but not handy. I definitely do. I haven't gotten to range vipers yet.
I was going to say, how unhandy are they?
Unhandy.
Prohibitively unhandy?
They will be up in the VIP group at some point, and maybe on a Bartertown at some point. I have been regularly posting all this stuff in the VIP groups. The VIPs can attest to that.
This is a nice little trophy. It's like a cute little plaque. I like it. That's really cool. And it's from the South Jersey Mopar connection, which I know you love. Very cool. What else we got going on? Are we ready to sign off? What are we doing?
Ready to sign off.
Are we ready to sign off? All right.
Guys, I know we needed money. I don't know what else to do.
That's an interesting question. Casper's on our weather topic. Have you never had these things, or are we just better at detecting and reporting this kind of weather event?
I feel like having tornadoes and earthquakes, somebody would have noticed that between 1980 and now.
Yeah, there goes maybe not so much. That might be a detecting and reporting it accurately, as opposed to just calling it a weird tornado or really bad wind or something.
We did have El Niños. I don't know if we had them here, but they were a thing that existed in the 90s at least.
Yeah.
I don't know, Casper. It's just, I feel like things are crazier now than they've ever been. And I guess everybody feels that way during their... Like, Mom, I'm sure, thought things are crazy, and then they get crazier.
The world's gone mad. I'm wearing a sweater on Christmas.
Yeah. All right, we are ready to sign off.
Okay, do so.
I'm tired.
One last thing I do want to talk about one more time. Mama's Gonna Rescue will be here on May 25th in person with live puppies for you to interact with and possibly adopt.
Be live.
I am so stoked. Please paste that in one more time so people can go to the website. You can...
Live puppies as opposed to...
Ones on television.
Virtual puppies.
Virtual ones. They're going to be here in person for you to interact with.
Our Tucker was a rescue from Georgia.
From Georgia.
In another lifetime, an alternate reality that fortunately never came true, our Tucker could have gone to a shelter that he never made it out of.
Yeah.
And this dog is just so wonderful and amazing. I can't say enough about adopting and rescuing dogs. Amanda at Mama's Gonna Rescue, she doesn't just do work with dogs, she works with cats, rabbits, and squirrels. I know that sounds insane, but she helps rehabilitate like squirrels that have been injured or baby squirrels that have been abandoned.
She rehabilitates up to 60 squirrels a season, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. Please check out her link. You can help in lots of different ways. At the bare minimum, please stop out at It's a Toy Show on May 25th and see her, the puppies, us, and every other cool thing that you can only get here at the original, the one and only, the real deal, It's a Toy Show, May 25th. With that, everybody, we're going to say goodbye. Justin, say goodbye.
Goodbye. Nice seeing you guys.